One of the strength of New Day Christian Center Church is we have able to establish this program that directly helps a child and his and her family over there in the Philippines. It started when Sister Rose Richard came to us. We were visitors that time in the Church of New Day, and she said that the Lord, spoke to her to support a child in the Philippines and see if we could, find a child, for her to support. Well, I called my father. I think, that day I called my father because he is pastoring one of this church in Dumaguete City. And I told him, I said, pick one. I don't even want him to pick my brothers. I said, pick one of your recommended members whose family needs a help. And then one of the child, I could link with Sister Rose. Well, he indeed, introduced this one girl. And since then, she supports $20 a month. And it helps the child. At the same time, it encourages the parents to be faithful to the Lord. Because, what $20 can do, if we put it this way, Filipinos don't eat any meal without rice, because main meal was rice. $20 can buy during that time, I would say in early 2000, $20 can buy a sack of rice. A sack of rice is 50 kilos, which is 100 pounds of rice. If you had 5 people in the family, you can eat that rice for 1 month. That's how $20 can go along that far to help the family. But of course, we will not just, point it to buy a rice. This will help the child, at least maybe buy an outfit once a month. Maybe she could say, hey, I want some chocolate, hot chocolate milk. Because most of them, they probably never had drink real milk in their whole life, And maybe, buy the other sibling maybe a candy or, stuff like that. So this gives an excitement. It also helps, whatever the supplies, school supplies that this child needs. And for the pastor, it makes the family more faithful to really serve the Lord under his ministries, knowing that there's a sponsor out there halfway across the world helping the family. Well, that was the start. And Sister Rose shared it to other people in the church and said, we want to support the child too. Guess what? Since then until today, people come and go, sponsors come and go, but overall we have supported over 100 children already. To the very present, there are about 50 kids that have, received regular monthly. I have seen families change. I have seen from 5-year-old to 18 years old, they have received this support of $20. Maybe special time, birthday, Christmas. Sometimes the sponsor will say, hey, I want to send you money. Could you buy this certain gift for this child? To see the smile of the child, that is the thing that you can't put a price. That's priceless. When they show it to their friends, hey, I received something from my sponsor. It might be just one meal over here, but it gives a big smile to the child and the family over there in the Philippines. We want you to take part of this Touching Lives ministry to help a child, support a child, $20 or more, whatever you want to do. We don't limit you. Support a child and their family, a month. And it gives meaning to where your money goes. Because you help a family, you give hope to this child. You give a smile. They will say, I'm going to see one day my sponsor. And yes, indeed, there are some instances that the sponsors here came to the Philippines and they're able to meet the child and the family they have sponsored, man, they can talk a lot. They shared a lot. That is something, a relationship halfway across the world that you can't pay a price. Take part of this. It's going to be good for you and for them and for the glory of the Lord. Amen.